Well, good morning and welcome to Grandfather's Garage. I'm Grandfather, and this YouTube channel is for my now 4 grandkids, Haneen, Roland, Una, and Helena. Good morning, kids, because they live too far away to come spend every Saturday morning in their grandfather's garage messing around. So this is my way of bringing the garage to them with all of its projects and some of life's tidbits. We're going to build stuff, repair things, do some fishing, take some field trips, all so I can share some time with them. We're glad you could join us, so let's go see what we're going to do today in the garage. Come on. Good morning. Today, Chuck, Jesse, and I are going out to the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel to fish for cobia. Inside our protected creek, it's calm with a strong westerly breeze blowing, but sun and heat are forecast for the day. It should be a great day for fishing. Cobia are a medium-sized fish that are found in many places around the globe and are referred to by many different names, such as black kingfish, black salmon, ling, and, around here, Mr. Brown. Once cobia reach adulthood, they range in size from about 3 feet long and grow up to 6 feet long or more. They are warm water fish, are found frequently on the surface around reefs and structure, but migrate and cruise over large areas looking for food. They are also a solitary fish, often following sharks and groups of rays for scraps, and in our area, they are found swimming around all over the bay looking for food. They are very strong, will put up a great fight, and have a bony, strong jaw that's hard to set a hook into. As you can see, they grow quite large, but are also excellent to eat with a firm white meat and a good flavor. To fish for cobia, we have to hunt around large areas, looking for them swimming by themselves, and then sight cast in front of them to get a strike. It can be a long process to hunt them down, but since they are frequently a surface feeder, you can watch them strike your bait, which is pretty exciting. Today, we'll be fishing along and around the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel System, which is the highway that connects the Hampton Roads region of Virginia, Norfolk and Virginia Beach, to the eastern shore and Delmarva Peninsula, which is the land area that separates the Chesapeake Bay from the Atlantic Ocean. The term bridge tunnel refers to the fact that the structure functions as both an overwater bridge and also includes 2 underwater tunnels. The tunnels go under 2 major shipping channels that handle large container, cargo, and military ships traveling to Norfolk and Baltimore harbors. It was originally completed in 1964 and cost $200 million to build. The 17.6-mile-long bridge tunnel complex is made up of several parts, including 12 miles of low-level bridge trestle, 2 one-mile-long tunnels, 2 high-rise bridges, 2 miles of causeway, 4 man-made islands, and 5.5 miles of approach road. Before completion of the bridge, cars that needed to make the commute from the eastern shore to the mainland would rely on ferries that could only shuttle 60 cars at a time. The bridge tunnel is a true feat of engineering, and driving across it can easily be described as exhilarating. Because of the man-made islands and all of the structure created by the bridge pilings, the area around the bridge is excellent for fishing. Today, this is where we're going to hunt for cobia. The morning hunt for cobia ended up being very rough with a strong northwest wind and 3-foot swells. We stayed close to the bridge structure for what little protection it provided. And sorry, I didn't turn on the camera because it took both hands to stop from being knocked over as we motored around, looked for fish. As the wind died down, it got very hot, but the water also smoothed out considerably. Here we're just cruising along the pilings, looking for cobia feeding near the surface. Unfortunately, my boat is not ideally designed for this kind of fishing. A boat with a tower, which allows you to look down more into the water, would be better suited for this kind of sight hunting. It makes it easier to spot the fish just under the surface of the water. We have to do the best we can with what we have. After hunting for a while, we hooked up a good-sized fish, but he broke off the line after a short fight. We worked our way up the bridge spans, spotted a few, but missed the opportunity to get a good cast to any of them. When we circled back around, we managed to hook up this fish. As we're fighting this fish, you'll notice the boat is in gear, and he is running alongside of us at a good clip. They are a powerful fish. Just a quick hint here, keep the net tucked up against the boat, as it's less likely to spook the fish and force them away from the boat. Interestingly, we noticed after we netted this fish that he had our first bait still hooked in his mouth. Eel and all, the same fish. Notice the 2 eels on the deck? In Virginia, to fish for cobia requires a permit, and there are size limitations on what you can keep for dinner. After measuring this guy, he was 3 inches too short to keep. He was 37 inches, and we needed 40 inches. So, it's lots of quick pictures, revive him back in the water, and then let him swim free for another day. As we continued fishing, we headed north and saw a couple of boats together behind the fourth island. As we joined the group, we discovered that they were onto a large school of red drum. Several of the boats were able to make successful casts and hooked up a couple of fish before the school dove down and moved on. It was exciting for a couple of minutes. As we worked our way south, back towards home along the bridge spans, we saw a couple more cobia, hooked up on 2 more fish, and unfortunately, they both spit the hooks. All in all, it was a busy and exhausting day. Unfortunately, nothing to take home for dinner, but still successful to have spent time with friends, hooked up on several fish, and kept one long enough for a photo opportunity. As always, thanks for joining us for our adventure. Please click like if you enjoyed this video, and until next time.